Go ahead and check it. Yeah, we good.
Con.
Yeah, I have to share from my page because when they got a strike, you can't share nothing.
It's cool. You good? We're gonna get started up.
Yeah, you got it out.
All right, then. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First off, we want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash. The ones unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And we're back with another live show through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai to keep you brothers and sisters out there updated on what's going on in the world and to tie it in with the scriptures so that you can be aware of the times. And we have a few articles lined up, dealing with current events, mainly about the M.O.T.B and the coming famine, which the Holy Bible speaks about. And I think for like a month straight, we've been talking about the famine, the M.O.T.B, uprising of the people, those main topics have, been coming up every week, man. The reason being is because it's all the prophecy of Yahweh Shem Shai, in which the world can't understand these prophecies, man. They don't know how to tie these scriptures to these times, man. And so what we're going to do, just go through these articles, man. I try to get through them, swiftly, not too fast, but just make sure that we touch on every topic, every article, I should say, and help encourage you brothers and sisters are edified. So start with that first article, brother. If you ain't got, anything in your spirit to say.
I'll start with it.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is from the first one. It's from RT News, and it's from 3 days ago, August 8th, 2022. And it says U.S. senators battle over who can get pregnant.
Right. These are your elected officials, America. Now, with all the issues, all the problems that you people are facing in your daily lives, this is what your elected officials are talking about. Who can get pregnant? The obvious answer is only women can get pregnant. But you have the Democratic Party saying no. Men can get pregnant as well. But the man that they're talking about is a woman who transitioned into a man, so-called. That's not a man. If you had to change over into something, that ain't what you is.
Right.
They're only, look, but the Most High we made two genders, man. Okay? Only two. Not 175, only two. All right? And our Lord Yahweh spoke about those two genders that they made in the beginning. Brother, read that Matthew 19 and 14.
This is Matthew 19 and 14. Matthew 19 and 14. It says, but Yahweh said, but Yahweh 19 and 14, right?
19 and 4, Salaki, 19 and 4.
19 and 4.
Yeah.
It's Matthew 19 and 4. And he answered, which that he is Yahweh, and he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
Made them male and female. There was nothing else made amongst men. Only two genders, bro. Non-binary, that didn't exist. A trans individual, that didn't exist. These are new concepts that have been pushed by Babylon the Great upon the people, man. And now all this confusion is here in the midst of this country, man. All these different pronouns. I mean, it's just ridiculous, okay? But your elected officials are debating these things and putting laws in the book so that this can be the norm. This is bananas, all right? But it's all prophecy because Babylon the Great was prophesied to be this great filthy nation, man. Morally, okay? This is a shame. The other nations are looking at America like, what the hell are these people talking about? Why are they so confused about who can be a man and who can be a woman? Okay? But the real fans, get Nehemiah. Not Nehemiah, Nahum, chapter 3, and read verse 4, 5, 6, and 7. About the shot, brother.
This Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Right? Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Who was the well-favored harlot talking about in the spirit? That's America. That same whore that is spoken about in Revelation the 17th chapter, okay? She is that well-favored harlot. All right? Everybody desires her. Because she has the most riches, man. She's on top, right? Go ahead, Doc.
Yep. It says, the mistress of witchcrafts.
Right, the mistress of witchcraft. She's the leading, all right, whore when it comes to witchcraft, man. And with men and women out here confused about their sexuality, that's witchcraft, man. They're under a spell. Esau have elected officials, man, putting books on the laws to make this stuff the norm. They're all in the schools, they're at the light bearers, they're at functions, they're at the NBA games, the NFL games, they're on the cereal box, they're in the grocery stores, they're everywhere, man. Trying to make this stuff normal. That's Esau using his witchcraft. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
Right. She bewitched them. She bewitches the nations through her sorcery, man. That's how Babylon get down. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
And we're seeing it. The Most High God, he's against this stuff, man. He only made two genders, okay? Only two. But Esau is trying to go beyond what the Heavenly Father has already said in the earth, man. But yet America proclaims to the world to be this great God-fearing Christian nation. But if you truly was a God-fearing nation, you would uphold the word of God, right? The word of the Most High God, Yahweh. The Bible speaks against the wickedness of this country, man. Everybody's so confused about their sexuality. This shouldn't be. But it's happening because of prophecy, okay? Go ahead, Doc.
I was trying to find that picture of Rachel Levine and that bald head person, you know what I'm talking about?
Who, Rachel Levine?
That's the health minister. Now look, this
yeah,
I found it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put it on the screen, but look, this two American, let me see if I can show it on my screen. Hold on. Now there's two American elected officials right here. And both of them transformers. Both of them men. That's two men right there. Look at that. Look. You see that?
Finish, bro.
That's 2 men. This nigga a bald head transfer. Oh, bro.
Hey man, Babylon is finished, bro. This is that shame. Okay? That is a part of her shame. Men transition into a woman, women transition into men. That is a shame. According to the Most High God, they should be judged. Okay? If you true that God-fearing country, America, you will uphold these words. But as it says in Psalms 50 and 16, you cast his word behind your back, man. It says in Psalm chapter 10 that the judgments of the Most High God are far out of your sight, bro. Look, you're not studying the Most High God, man, and his ways. All right, go ahead.
Gun. Back in Nahum 3 and 5, verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Right. America, you are abominable, you are vile. Okay? And that's what it says somewhat in Revelation chapter 17 and verse 5. About Mystery Babylon, man. That she is the abomination of the earth. The mother of harlots, man. This is what you have, bro. Look at this, bro.
Look at Glenn Beck. He said, "Wow." Hey, look, he embarrassed. Again, let me read this. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and set thee as a gazing stock. You know, hey, Glenn Beck, he all for his America.
Right.
Oh, man, look at his title. This going to what we talking about. What you talking about? Look at Glenn Beck title on this in my computer. Look at why America looks ridiculous as, man, come on, man.
Right.
Why America looks ridiculous as Europe's shortages grow. And that's exactly what the scripture is saying. America is now become filth and abominable and an embarrassment and a laughing stock to the world.
Right.
It says, and you got it, bro. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and set thee as a gazing stock, man.
Right. Go ahead, go ahead. Read verse 7.
Verse 7. And this shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste, who will bemoan her? When shall I see comforters for thee?
Right, because the Most High God is going to destroy you, America. That's what's ultimately coming down the pipe, man. This is a slap in the face of the Heavenly Father. Pushing such wickedness, but yet you trying to say that this Bible support that. You had Joe Biden say that, Decepticons are made in the image of God. That's complete blasphemy. That's total blasphemy, man. The Most High God is not, bro, his image is not that of a Decepticon, man. Okay? His image is in righteousness, man. His son Yahushua was the true image of him on the earth. Our Lord Yahushua wasn't a Decepticon, man. Okay, I'm trying not to say nothing crazy so YouTube will take a picture of that. Yeah, but this is madness, bro. Complete madness. Now, brother, read that Ecclesiastes 10, 5 and 6, brother.
God.
This is madness, man.
And I mind you, this leaders of the nation.
Right.
This so-called health officials. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, but I got something for you. Read it. I got something, brother. Salakia, brother.
You got
this
it.
Is Sirach, this is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 2. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. The rulers, the elected officials, they're bugged out. So, of course, the people are going to be bugged out, man. It says in verse 3, an unwise king destroyed his people. And this is what they're doing. You people are being destroyed spiritually, all right, emotionally, morally. You've been destroyed, man. Look at the thing that you are accepting and you're fighting and marching for. Children, all right, being stripped of their gender getting their sex changed, puberty blockers. I mean, just all kind of stuff, man. Bro, what is this? This is crazy. Okay? It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's Yahushua, man, in the throne of David. That's what's going to be established in the earth very soon, man. The throne of righteousness, to where such confusion as this will not be pushed throughout the world, man. The laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, that will be pushed, according to Isaiah chapter 2, man. Go ahead,
I just read this real quick just to show who these people are, just so people know we ain't just blowing smoke, man. It's actually leaders of America. Now, real quick, and I ain't gonna read the whole thing. I just want to read who these people are. So this from the Daily Wire. It says Biden's trans health official, and that's what it called, an oxymoron. That don't even go together. Trans health. It says Biden's trans health official and non-binary puppy fetish DOE worker makes a splash at ambassador's party. And when you go into this party that they had, I believe it was in France or something, but all these other nations was laughing at him. Again, going back to that Nahum, but this is what it says. 2 members of the Biden administration, Transformer Assistant Health Secretary Rachel Levine, the one right here, this nigga, and it says, a non-binary Department of Energy official, Sam Britton, this one made a splash at a party at the French ambassador's home on Thursday, man. Come on, man. But you got it, bro.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
I gotta get that off my screen.
Hey, look, brothers. Be thankful that you have this wisdom and knowledge, man. Be thankful that you have this wisdom and knowledge to keep your mind focused, to be geared toward righteousness, and just balance, man. These people are gone, okay? It tells us in Isaiah 19 and 14 that the Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have called Egypt to irk at every work thereof, man. To irk. These people are bugged out, man. I mean, the people that you see on a daily basis, they're gone, man. This is crazy, bro. But read that Ecclesiastes from the brother.
God, that's like that scripture saying 2nd Ezra 8, I believe. When they go into what we should look for in the end time, it said there shall be confusion also in many places, man.
Right.
In that. But this Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 5. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler.
Right. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. These are the rulers, man. Esau, okay? He's in control of the earth, man. And they're pushing evil, wickedness all throughout the planet, man. I mean, these people are they're openly attacking children. They have children at clubs. They're tipping, DQs, that dance with DQs, taking pictures with them. I mean, this is just, bro. Come on, man. And y'all want this to continue? You want your children to be raised here, man, as the good American citizens, and go to college? No, sir. This place had to go, man. Go ahead, brother.
I read that again.
Brother?
Oh yeah, I pull it up, but I read this again. This Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Right. Folly is set in great dignity, meaning at great heights. Okay. This stuff has become the norm. Seeing all these rainbow individuals, man. They're taking over America. They have the law on their side, man. Government officials. The president of the United States of the free world. They have control, man. And this is just further proof that America is that spiritual Sodom spoken about in Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8, man. Where else could it be? Where else in the earth where such works go on as they go on here in America, man? Look at this, bro. This is a church house, so-called, right? The house of the Lord, right? These bugged out individuals, man, bro. Oh my God, man.
I'll read a little bit if you want.
Yeah, you go ahead, brother, please.
And this is New York Post, so Salaki follow pop-ups, man. If it pop up over the screen, but it says New York Post, and it's from August 3rd. Recent news, man. August 3rd, 2022. It says students at Ritzy NYC High School, and I mind you, this is a Christian school we're talking about, in the church and all that. It says forced to attend drag show in church. It says students at a Ritzy Manhattan private school were reportedly forced to attend a drag show at church as part of LGBTQ pride celebrations earlier this year. Grace Church High School, a progressive independent Episcopal school in the East Village that charged over $59,000 of yearly tuition. Imagine paying all that money for your children to see this. You know, it says invited renowned New York City drag queen Britta Filter to its sixth annual, so it ain't the first time.
Right.
Its sixth annual Pride Chapel event for a live performance on April 27th, man. But you see it, look, you see the church behind, which proves the church ain't got the truth, man. You know? But
Lord,
come on. Shit, what is that? Like, bro, what is that's a newly created creature? That's a second there, the newly created creature. Let's see if we can let me see if we can try to play it out. Hold on, let's see. But look, again, this is what as the scripture says, folly is set in great dignity, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Confusion. This is confusion. And especially in the church.
Right, yeah. Hey, we got a precept real fast, brother. You don't mind?
You got it, bro.
This is Jeremiah 7 and verse 4. It says, trust ye not in lying words, saying, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. Those are not the temples of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Those are harlot houses, man. Abominations, okay? The Most High does not condone such behavior. Just read his word. If you want to know about the Most High God, read the Bible. But see, people can't stand the Bible because of how truthful it is, how raw it is in truth, okay? How the Bible hates wickedness and abominations, and it goes against the filth of your mind. So because of that, people say, oh, no, God doesn't exist. Yeah, you know, the Bible is old school. And so on and so forth, man. This is complete madness, all right? Our brother put a beautiful precept up. The brother Tazapanya. Hey, shalom to all you brothers out there on the comment board. Shalom, brothers. He put Isaiah 34:16, right? Yeah, for water, brother. He said, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. None, it says, no one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. So you have to read out of the scriptures, man, to learn about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And it says, no one of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies. Everything the Most High God has said has come to pass and will come to pass, man. He spoke about Babylon the Great being spiritually Sodom. And we're seeing it, okay? He gave that vision unto the Apostle John, and he wrote it down, man, to forewarn us 2,000 years in the future about this current kingdom, man. And everything that John wrote down is coming to pass. This is, hey, if this is not enough proof for you that the Most High God exists, then I don't know what to tell you, man. But this Bible is real. Okay, go ahead.
Can I grab this one real quick too, and I'll play that video. This from the brother Asha Allah. I think that's that brother from
right. Mm-hmm.
Shalom to all Akim too. Yabashma Shabakatham. But it's a Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore, the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. That's like you always make that point with Sodom and Gomorrah. How it came a point in time where it surrounded Lot. It came too close to him. It was too much, and that's what it's becoming now, man. Brothers got children who go to these schools and they teaching this in schools, and we don't know the half of what they teaching children in the schools, man. But the wicked is starting to compass the righteous. It says, "For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, and therefore wrong judgment proceedeth," man.
Right, wrong judgment. The law is slack. Esau is not in court reading these scriptures, man. He's not at the White House, reading the Bible saying, thus say Yahweh Shema Shai. No, sir. These devils doing their own thing, which is not their own thing. They just fulfilling prophecy, man. And we calling it out. And that's what people don't like about us, that we call it out, man. Y'all want us to just be quiet and be PC. No, sir. The spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is upon us to speak out against the wickedness of this world, man. Especially that America is pushing, okay? We're going to continue to talk about it until the Lord said that's enough, man. Until he bring that fire, ultimately, okay? Now I understand why that there's a day coming that's going to burn as an oven.
Right.
I understand why Yahweh Shai, all right, Isaiah 66:15, the Lord coming with fire, man, with vengeance. He's angry. Look at the earth, man. If this will continue on, bro, all right, or was to continue on, as Yahweh Shai said, there shall no flesh be saved. Bro, Esau would kill us off, man. Us? He would kill us off, man. If it weren't for Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
And I read this real quick to which go lead into this video, man. This Revelation 11 and 8, and this is where we at in America. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. And this great city is talking about Babylon the Great, which is what we know as today, the USA, America, man. And shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom. And we seeing it, man. It's living proof. Now, people say, well, it got the LGBTQ supporters across the world, right? But where did it stem from? Over here in America. That's that wine, part of the wine that was spread to these other nations, man. But this is the hub of wickedness. This is the hub of that spirit of Sodom, man, which shows now it ain't just adults, it's trickling on down to the youth. The same thing in Sodom. It says old and young compares Lot house, man, which shows back then it trickled down to the youth. We're in the same situation today, man. But it says,
right.
You got
it. You had grown adults who were turning children out, man. That's what it was.
Probably had monkey or the MP, you know.
Hey man, Ham is a nasty individual, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Now I'm gonna play this video just to give an example on why, and it's just one of many on why this is spiritually Sodom, man. But I'm gonna mute my screen and play the vid.
Right.
Is the Queen of New York. Her name is Britta Filter, and she is the Queen of New York. Yeah. Britta.
The Queen of New York, 1. 2, the students clapping. The person get on stage. Let me take this down. The person get on stage and you see let's play it back. Let's play it back. Let's make it full screen. The person get on stage, and then you got the teachers up there clapping. And mind you, this is in a church. Got the nigga ass out and all that.
That's crazy, bro.
Look at the teachers on stage. You got the football coach up there. Look at a nigga. Look at nigga. Look. Look, the football coach, the science teacher, the history teacher. Come on, man.
Finish.
The special ed teacher over there.
Yeah. God,
Bro, look at that applaud and shit. They applaud not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. You got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, brother. Man, the Most High is going to rain fire on Babylon, man. He's going to rain hot fire on this kingdom, bro. Real fast, Isaiah 13-19. I got to read it, brother. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19, it says, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." He's going to rain fire on this place, man. Thermonuclear fire. And the fire that Yahweh and the angels coming with. It's going to be a righteous, harsh judgment, man, for such behavior. And Babylon will be left to the world as an everlasting example of what not to do. Okay? You people are going to learn the hard way. I know it just seems like we're talking right now. We seem our ragtag to you. But sooner than later, earlier than you think, man, a harsh judgment is coming down the pipe, man. Go ahead,
Let me grab this one real quick. This second Esdras. So like second Esdras 2, I believe it is. Okay, here we go. Second Esdras 2:8. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Ashur, thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee." And I always like to make this point. When you go into this word hide, one of the synonyms or supporting definitions is to protect. And we see the government doing that, making laws to protect these people. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Ashur, thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah, whose land lieth in clods of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not, saith Yahweh power." So what can we expect for this place? And again, we ain't even really hit the article yet. But again, you got to argue over who can, if men, women, whatever, trans men can have children. Come on, man. That shows this place is fully out of order.
Right. Hey,
you got it, bro.
No, I want to say, I'll get that scripture to the brother about the Mayan posted right there. That's right, 15 and 13.
Okay.
Yeah, a powerful precept.
This that brother B.A. Shalom, Sirach 15 and 13. "The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear the Most High love it not."
So this goes to show you that these people don't fear the Most High, man. They have no fear of the living God, Yahweh, man, as if he don't even exist. As if he's not a God of judgment. All this wickedness is being constantly pushed, man. As if there is no judgment for it. Bro, the Most High gonna do damage in the earth, man.
They ignoring that ensample.
Yep. Heavily, they ignoring it, bro. As if those judgments never took place. But guess what? The Most High gonna make an example out of you people, man. And it's gonna be beautiful, okay? When he brings judgment on America, it's gonna be unawares, man. Isaiah 47:11. It will not be announced when the Most High God bring that heavy judgment to Babylon, man. You know what? Look, I'm gonna read that real fast. They're one of my favorite precepts, man. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 11. It says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth." Right. It won't be on social media, man, or a World Star video. It's going to be unawares, man. That's how the Most High God get down. He's gonna catch you when you're sleeping, man. And you people are asleep, okay? It says, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. So ain't no, juices to take in your body, no nothing to stop the judgment of the Lord, man. It's gonna be harsh, okay? And I don't even think harsh is a good word to explain the judgment and wrath of the Lord, man. It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So the Most High God has horrible, horrible things prepared for you Americans, man. The dude, hey, yeah, right. These people are demon possessed. Yes, they're gone, man. They're gone. And this kind of behavior, brothers and sisters, is why the flood came. This is why the flood came. Because of this kind of behavior, man. Go ahead, Doc.
I'll play a little portion of this video. And mute me real quick. Because this bitch really trying to, Salaki, this woman really trying to argue and say that, again, we'll listen. And she said, if we don't agree that so-called transformer men can get pregnant, then we got the problem. It's all crazy, man. Hold on, I'm gonna play it.
Bridges, you said several times, you've used a phrase, I want to make sure I understand what you mean by it. You've referred to people with a capacity for pregnancy. Would that be women?
Many women, cis women, have the capacity for pregnancy. Many cis women do not have the capacity for pregnancy. There are also trans men who are capable of pregnancy, as well as non-binary people who are capable of pregnancy.
So this isn't really a women's rights issue.
We can recognize that this impacts women while also recognizing that it impacts other groups. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Senator Hawley.
Oh, so your view is that the core of this right then is about what?
So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence by not recognizing that.
Wow, you're saying that I'm opening up people to violence by asking whether or not women are the folks who can have pregnancies?
So I want to note that 1 out of 5 transgender persons have attempted suicide. So I think it's important
because of my line of questioning?
Because,
so we can't talk about it?
Because denying that trans people exist and pretending not to know that they exist.
I'm denying that trans people exist by asking you if you're talking about women having pregnancies?
Do you believe that men can get pregnant?
No, I don't think women can get
So
pregnant.
you're denying that trans people exist?
And that leads to violence? Is this how you run your classroom? Are students allowed to question you?
Absolutely.
Or are they also treated like this, where
No,
they're told that they're opening up people to violence?
We have a good time in my class. You should join.
Oh, I bet.
You might learn a lot.
Wow, I would learn a lot. I've learned a lot just in this exchange.
Absolutely.
Extraordinary.
Yep.
Ms. Matsky, let me ask you something. So you provide health care to women free of charge, right? Is that right?
Absolutely.
You've done this for many years.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it, but now mind you, this is a teacher. So if she's saying this in front of judges and officials, what you think she telling these students behind closed doors, man? You got it, bro.
Hey, brother, I ain't got nothing to say. I go to this article, brother. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's too much. It's too much, man. You people are ready you're ready to be picked apart by the Lord, man. Get the M.O.T.B article, brother, please.
Check. For brothers to check out. But going to the next set of events, but we see that's the confusion in many places, man. But for the next thing, we see we see, as the title says, the M.O.T.B is in motion, and we fast approaching this thing, man. And a lot of people, not just a lot of people, but these countries, nations, they pushing towards this digital currency, digital ID, which all gonna be rolled into one, the Internet of Bodies. Matter of fact, Apostle Hall, his dude, what is dude name? The not the digital dollar, rethinking the dollar, right?
Yeah.
He just did a lesson. I was watching it today. Now check this out. Now we ain't gonna play it, but he went into the same thing today though. And look at it. The last financial system is in your body, man.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about it. Look, the internet of that was today. He posted it today. I watched it today. The last financial system is in your body, and everybody talking about it. You had the one of these former shows. He was talking about it today as well. But now it's to the point where you can't deny it no more. Matter of fact, if you don't mind, I get a quick precept.
Well, you got it, brother. You got it.
Time we in it, like me and the brother was talking about before the lesson started. One thing we can't wait for is that when it's fully be implemented, it's gonna be beautiful to see the reactions of these other camps, these other camp leaders, these other followers. Because the whole time they've been saying that what the M.O.T.B ain't. But again, we coming to the time where you ain't gonna better deny it, man. And that's where we at. This Ezekiel 12. And I get straight to the point, 21. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel? Saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth. Oh, that ain't gonna happen in our time, right? Oh, y'all, it's June. Ain't no microchip. It's June, right? The vision faileth, as they say. They scoffing. But this is what the Lord got to say. Tell them, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision, man. It's not about to start speaking. It is speaking. Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be able to go into articles and show video clips of it actually, of these things actually happening on the earth. And I finished it off with this. It says, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. These other camps ain't gonna be able to say what it ain't. Oh, it's a embargo. It's Christianity. It's the picture of Caesar Borgia. It's 666 white women. In this day, when it be fully implemented, they're gonna have to admit or continue lying, right? But it's gonna be in their face, man.
Yeah.
Right? But if you want to add on,
I mean, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is making it clear who had the truth, man. It's clear as day who had the truth, bro. You other guys are playing games. Y'all too focused on the nation and trying to build here in Babylon that you are not paying attention to prophecy, man. The M.O.T.B is in your face. All of our faces, man. Esau has an agenda in mind. This 2030 agenda, we've been talking about it, bro, for a long time. By 2030, Esau wants to have everybody tagged up, man. This is not a joke, okay? If you go on the UN website, they have a 2030 agenda there. They have 17 categories that they want to fulfill by 2030. And the M.O.T.B is within one of those 17 categories. But your people are not paying attention to that, man. Go ahead,
I'll keep this on deck just in case we hit it. But let's get into this article. So this from Blacklisted News. And again, current news, August 9th, 2022. And it says digital ID tyranny is being rolled out across the world. Let me look at that, pull that up real quick. Cruel and oppressive government or rule. He causeth all. That's what tyranny mean, man. He causeth all.
Right, let's get it, brother. You don't mind.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
I'll grab it, yeah. Hey, this is real, man. I am pumped up. This is real, bro.
Yeah, while you get, I'm gonna get a little water real quick.
Come. This is Revelation chapter 13. I'll start at verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. And how Esau is giving life to the image of the beast, he's doing it by pushing that ancient Roman way. Okay? That's how he's giving life to the image of the beast. It says, and causes that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this is what we're heading to, man. Those who don't bow down to this system, unto the way of Esau Edom, you're going to be put down, man. Hey, look, I'll get that word kill in the Greek, brother, you don't mind.
Got you.
Please get that word kill. Because it's some stuff in there. Get that word kill, man. This is how Esau Edom will get down, man. Once this thing is fully implemented, all right? And then I'll read the 16th verse.
All right, so this for that word kill in Revelation 13 and 15. It's G2443, Hina or Hina. Let's see what Esau say. Okay, I guess it's Hina. But it says in that order. So that order, I think it's the root word you looking for?
Yeah. I think it's the root word for kill, yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah, I'll try the other one.
okay. Oh yeah. I know which one you because it's going to like separate it.
Yeah.
Set up shit. Let me make sure I got the right word. Hold on.
Okay.
13, 16. Yeah, it should be killed.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
13, 15.
Hey, look. Let me see. Click the word that's under it. The Hebrew the Greek that's under it. It's a word. It's like you.
Matter of fact, I know where I can go to get it.
And us Slovakian brothers out there watching Slovakia for the pause. I think it's let me see.
I know where I can go to get it. Okay, it's G575.
Oh, what's the word?
Apple. I'm gonna type it in. G575.
Yeah, see, I told you the word is if you go to Revelation 17, 13 and 15, it's the last word that's on there. A G 615. Yeah, I'll go to that's the last word to the last one. No.
Got you. Okay, Con. So this is that word for kill, right? Matter of fact, I read the verse for you again, and we'll get that word. Salak. So this Revelation 13 and 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now it's G615, Apoc Tino. It says to kill in any way, whatever, to destroy, to allow to perish, to extinguish, abolish, inflict moral death.
Yeah, metaphor to extinguish, abolish. You will be abolished by this system, man. If you don't bow down and take that M.O.T.B, you don't worship the image. Okay, that's a word that I wanted. Not just physically killing you, but also just exiting you out of society, bro.
I got check this out, Doc.
Go ahead.
This on the Strong's definition for it, which is the same word, which is to kill, destroy, put, to kill away. But let's go into this root word, which is G575, and this is I think what you're looking for. Because like Apostle Ramlab said earlier, yeah, some people really go get put to death for not bowing down to the system, but also you will get separated, man, be an outcast to the society.
Mm-hmm.
The root word says to kill of separation. And again, the elders in Dallas brought this out, you know. It says of separation, local separation in your city, you know, your
Right.
local store, local separation after verbs of motion from place, of departing, of fleeing, separation of apart from the whole society, man.
Right.
You know, it says, I don't know if you want another one, I got blow it up in case you want a specific one.
No, those are, they're basically, just being X'd out, just being abolished, all right, separated from a society, man. Can't go to work, can't get no medical help, can't get no money, no food. Esau's gonna make it to where if you don't have the M.O.T.B, you will cease to exist in their eyes, man. Your family gonna be pressuring you to take it. Baby, go and get it, baby. Right, your mama, gonna be all in your ear. Baby, let's go and take it, baby. Baby, it ain't hard, baby. You think God will worry about you getting a device put in your body, baby? God bigger than that, baby.
Right.
I mean, hey, look now, she gonna talk sweet to you now, right? A baby mama now. Boy, you gotta feed these kids, boy. Right, your homeboy, man, come on, man. You my boy, man. I can't, come on, bro.
Right.
They gonna do it. Watch and see, bro. Watch how fast Jake submit to this thing, man. Overnight, Jake gonna bow down to the M.O.T.B, man. Not because we saying it, but the Lord. Jake who ain't got this truth, you gonna bow down to Esau, man. Y'all already love his system and his image. So how much more when you come to this M.O.T.B and a miracle that you're gonna do, right? A metaverse. It's gonna be so many things to access with the M.O.T.B, man. Y'all gonna be bugged out behind. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, if I can add, that remind me of Pharaoh in Egypt.
Right.
When that famine came, and again, how you gonna cause all? People will be in a state of desperation. Yeah, he could just put you under a guillotine, right? And force you that way. But again, everybody back will be against the wall. We see what he's doing. Look, we ain't just talking. Look, food crisis unfolding. Look, you see it right here. The goal of the elite with all their climate hysteria is to wipe out the food supply and depopulate the planet. These are ways they're going to cause people. But going back to Joseph in Egypt, he did the same thing. It was a lack of food, and these people came to Joseph, and he said, okay, well, look, give me your cattle. They gave him all their cattle. Then they came back. Look, Joseph, we hungry. He said, give me your land. They gave him the land. And what was next? They said, Joseph, we gave you the cattle, we gave you our land, we gave you everything, all our money. Joseph said, look, now give me y'all, be my slaves. And they said, okay, we'll do it. That's causing all.
Right.
That's an example of what's to come in these times. But this time, in order for you to be that slave, you got to get this device within you, man. That's what the scripture's talking about. We just speaking what the scripture's saying, man.
Right. Right. Yes, I'll read verse 16 now, brother. You don't mind. This is the 16th verse. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. This is where we're heading to, brothers and sisters. We're heading right here, man. Esau Edom is putting this stuff in place, man. Mr. Klaus Schwab, this is all he talk about. This fourth industrial revolution, man, to where you're gonna have to change.
Matter of fact, I don't mean to cut you off. I was watching that right before we started the lesson, just in case you want to get it. But you got it, bro.
Yeah. Now go ahead, Mr. Egghead. There you go, get it.
Mr. Fourth. How you say it?
Mr. Fox. The Fox industrial revolution. You only say fourth.
Let's play it.
Yeah. Go ahead and play Egghead. This nigga, bro.
He said, call him Big Claws.
Big Claws. Right, the money.
Now, again, argument before I play it, check it out, like Zanalo was just saying. All these other, the first industrial revolution, that changed society, the second society, the third society. But now he's saying this will not only go change society, but it's going to change the people. And because why? The people gonna have to be a part of the Internet of Things by getting this M.O.T.B in you, man. But just check him out. And he got a little accent, so you gotta listen close, you know. Oh Lord.
The fourth industrial revolution will impact our lives completely. It will not only change how we communicate, how we produce, how we consume, it will change actually us, our own identity, and of course gives life to such policies and developments like smart traffic, smart government, smart cities. What we will see is that everything will be integrated into an ecosystem driven by big data and driven particularly by close cooperation also of governments with business, civil society. And this revolution will come at a breathtaking speed. It will be like a tsunami. And actually, it's not just a digital revolution, it's digital, of course, physical with nanotechnology, but it's also biological. And so three dimension provides a particular force to this revolution. So what the World Economic Forum is doing is to promote this public-private cooperation to master the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution will have multifold impacts. Of course, every industry will be digitalized, will be disintermediated, and has to define a new business model. But it's not only business which is affected, it's government which has to move over to agile government. It is society as a whole, with the danger of job losses, but also with the need to reskill and upskill people fast. So there's an impact on society. So we will have to prepare very well for this revolution. And I feel that the Asian countries with a relatively young population can manage and master this revolution easier compared to other countries in the world. What is particularly important is the educational system. We have to change the educational system, which is still very much anchored. Even in the 19th century, we have to adapt it to the need to change continuously, for example, jobs. So the new educational system has not only be aiming at developing digital capabilities, and I should add ethical norms, but it also has to be based on a lifelong educational system.
And if I can add, Ak, you see what this man said. One, he said, this not gonna only change the society, but it's gonna change the people. And he said this. And he said, it's gonna be with technology and biologically, which mean what? Technology in your body. In other words, man. Come on. So what else could he be talking about? You got it though, bro.
Yeah, he said that every industry will be digitalized. So that's your job, player. Your job is going digital soon. Okay, sooner than you think, man. 2030 is not that long. Esau wants to have everything completed before 2030. So that when he enters 2030, everything will be set already. Go read about it. It's on the UN page, bro. It's there. Esau opened to look. By 2030, I want you niggas to be tagged. Okay? I want you to be tagged, bugged out, and my slave, ultimately. Okay? This is not a game, man. The M.O.T.B is the RFID thing, man. It's plain. Mr. Egghead just told you. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
And then one of the things he said, we're gonna have to do this at a rapid rate, a fast pace. He know that he got a short time, man.
Hey, he said, in order to get prepared for it, he said we have to change the school system. So they had to prep the children. Esau always attacking the kids, man. You know that if he can destroy a generation of children, then that's it. Because they're gonna destroy the kids that they have, man. He's always been doing it. These devils are, they're moving fast, they're moving strategically, man. But it's all the will of Yahweh, okay? This is all the Lord's will, man. So that we can know who the devil is, okay? And this is goddamn white boy, okay? Excuse my language, but it's that white boy, man. You can't saw Mr. Egghead. The nigga is wicked, and everybody who with him, man. Go ahead, Doc.
We'll get into some of these articles. So this on Blacklisted News, again, from August 9th, a couple of days ago, 2022. It says digital ID tyranny is being rolled out across the world. He calls it all the hour temptation, as it says in Revelation 3, which shall come upon all the world, man. But it says, let's see, I'll blow the screen up. It says new biometrics identity credentials have been proposed or launched around the world as government digital identity schemes continue to roll out. It says previously we wrote about the program MasterCard launched for retailers to use biometric payment methods like facial recognition and fingerprint scanning. As of May, the program had already gone live in 5 grocery stores in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with more trials planned for Asia and in the Middle East. MasterCard said it plans to roll it out globally later this year. And it says, but it's not only private companies dictating we use the technology they are used to track, trace, and control us. From Australia to Maldives to Uganda, governments are rolling out the WEF UN digital IDs to usher in global digitized police state. Salaki. It says a state which will police every aspect of our lives. Australia to actively explore a national digital ID system. And it goes on. Let's jump down. So that goes into Australia, right? Let's see. Oh, it talk about big clause right here. It says instead of working together to push Klaus Schwab's World Economic Forum plan based of United Nations policies, work together instead for our country. Klaus Schwab's life by subscription quote is really serfdom, is slavery. Billionaire globalist corporations will own everything: homes, factories, farms, cars, furniture, and everyday citizens will rent what they need if their social credit score allows.
Man.
Come on, man.
Man. Total control. Like Aaron Russo said, total control. The M.O.T.B gonna do this, man. The Most High, bro, John, the Apostle John, man, bro, he was spot on. He already saw this stuff. He was spot on, but he wrote it down so simple. But it's so hard for most people to get. We're seeing what the Apostle John said, man. So, brother, sister out there, if you can understand what we're saying, if you can see what we see in the spirit, man, and the plans of Esau Edom, you are a blessed individual, man. And you should thank Yahweh Shai and straighten your life up, man. This is a blessing to see this stuff, brother. Go ahead. I don't want to talk too much.
It says the plan of the Great Reset is that you will die with nothing. And again, man, I'm kind of tempted, but I know it's a long read. But what happened with Joseph, what he did to the people in Egypt, they was willing to give up everything just to get by. How much more in this time, man?
Right.
It says to pull off this evil plan, Klaus Schwab's World Economic Forum will need to make more than just material possessions. Will need to take more than just material possessions from Australians. Senators in this very chamber today who support the Great Reset threaten our privacy, freedom, and dignity. Yes, they're in the Senate chamber. It says our nation vehemently opposes the Great Reset, the digital identity bill, the theft of agricultural land use, forcing farmers off their land, and all the Great Reset. So look, check it out. It says Australia. We can just kind of run through it. It says Australia doing it. Canada and U.S. officials see opportunity for digital ID after the demic. And what Joe Biden was talking about not too long ago, a digital dollar, man.
Right.
This ain't just one country, one nation, everybody on the same accord, man.
Right. He signed an executive order earlier this year, man, for the Federal Reserve to go digital. And people didn't pay attention to it, bro. But he signed an executive order for the Federal Reserve to go digital, man. This is real. What's in your pocket is a Federal Reserve note. That greenback dollar, read the top of it. It says Federal Reserve note. They want to change that to a digital currency, man. And that woman said it at the World Economic Forum, right? The video we played a while back.
Mm-hmm.
She came out and said, look, we're gonna go digital. It's gonna be read through the blockchain system, man. There it is. Biden takes big step towards government-backed digital currency. Brothers and sisters, man, listen, this is real, okay? Get him. Get him. This guy. But yeah, man, this is real, man. These prophecies are true. So what manner of person are you to be, man? All of us, okay? What manner of person are you to be, man? Seeing that the Heavenly Father is bringing his word to pass. Seeing that great judgments are being prepared in the earth, man. You think these Americans are going to just be sitting comfortable forever? Now, around the world, people catching hell. Now, in America, they're catching hell somewhere. But as the elders in Dallas said, people still able to go out to the clubs, you know, able to kick back, chill, you know, go to football games, go to basketball games, go to family reunions, you know, just do, you know, everyday American things. But when those things are stripped from you people, man, y'all gonna lose it, bro. If you take the internet from Jacob committed suicide, man. So how much more food and clothing? It's gonna be real in these streets, and what 2nd Ezra 15 spoke about, they're gonna happen to a T, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Come. And let's see what else we got over here. So you see, look, so it ain't just Australia over there in the Middle East, but it says Canada and in the US. The Dutch bank CEO proposes turning carbon usage into a tokenized commodity. In other words, they're going to use this against the people. You know, the movement of the people, what they buying and selling, they're going to use it against them. Now, I'll read a little bit. It says, Barbara Barsma, CEO of the Netherlands-based bank, created a stir on social media after openly advocating for a communist-style carbon credit system that would tax people for using their freedom of movement rights, just like that movie with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes,
right?
Demolition Man. You going to do certain things according to your credit, like one of those episodes off Black Mirror. If you had a bad credit, then you couldn't move around and do what you wanted to do. It was all tracked and traced. Even now, I seen this video or article earlier, pretty much going into how they go even trace the usage on our phones. Now, people say that's far-fetched, but you can go to your phone right now in your settings, and it's going to tell you how many minutes, hours, and usage that you use on each app. They already doing it, especially if you got an iPhone. It show you how long you're on your phone a day. It can show you how long you're on Instagram, how long you're on YouTube, so on and so forth. So they already getting people used to this system, man. And it says her carbon credit proposal is a significant advance towards implementing social credit systems that align with the notorious Sustainable Development Goal laid out by the United Nations. Here it is in this Agenda 2030 Sustainable Development Goals, man.
Yep.
So look, it's Europe. Look, Europe talking about it. And again, when we say digital identity, we know all this gonna be within that what? M.O.T.B, that RFID, man.
Right.
Europe talking about it. French, look, everybody. French talking about it. Greece talking about it. The UK, Vietnam, Kenya, Philippines, everybody trying to do it. Why? Because of all. This go come upon all the world, man. And you see it, the World Economic Forum. You know, but that's I put the article so brothers could, if y'all want to read through it, but we could probably hit the next one now. If you ain't got it, you got some, bro?
La, go ahead.
Okay, come. So we'll hit this one. We'll just probably read a little bit of this one and move on. So this is from Taiwan News, and this is from August 10th. So all this is current news, man. You
Hey,
say
I'm
something?
gonna close out on this one right here, brother.
Okay, Con.
Yeah, close out on this one.
Okay, Con. And so this one says, the title of this one is RFID market set for rapid growth. In other words, he got to speed up what he doing.
Right.
It says the global RFID market is anticipated to reach US 24.7 billion by 2030, growing at a compound annual growth rate during the forecast period between 2022 and 2030. And I'll just read the first part of this. But it says RFID term, radio frequency identification, is a system which uses radio waves to uniquely identify, track, communicate with objects, animals, and humans, man.
Right.
And humans. It says RFID is such technology which uses electromagnetic fields to track down products which are labeled with tags, signals, so on and so forth. Let's see. I jump down. It says, and I'll get that Revelation 3 and 10 too.
Come.
But it says use of RFID in the sector of equipment tracking, inventory control, monitoring patients, your healthcare information on it, personal tracking. You don't need an ID no more. That's what the last one, because it's gonna be in this chip. It says fall detection. You ain't gonna need the what the old people they fail and they hit the
life alert.
Yeah, life alert.
I followed it and I can't get it.
Right. You see, look, this all is gonna be in the thing. Fall detection of fake drugs and medical devices. It says and providing data for electronic medical records, systems, and furthermore, boosting the RFID global market. And again, the brother said earlier, they're gonna make it convenient and they're gonna make it look sexy, in other words, where you could do all this stuff going to the metaverse with it. You can buy and sell, you can keep all your information, you ain't got to worry about scammers. You see?
Right.
And I ended with this. It says Amazon is that one big name which is extensively investing in the research and development to further provide lucrative opportunities to the global RFID market, man. And you see the title, it says 2022 through 2030. That's when they go ramp this up, And I get this precept, and you got it, bro. This Revelation 3 and 10. Revelation 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And the hour of temptation is when everybody go get tried one way or another by taking this device, man. And the Lord said, if we continue in this truth through the sufferings, we continue to believe that he gonna have our back when this time come. And Lord willing, we're at a number to where we don't have to depend on Esau, but the Lord make a way for us. But this the point. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. You got it, bro.
Right? That's it, man. Plain and simple. This thing is real, man. Okay, and I got a precept out.
Come.
1 Peter 4:7, it says, but the end of all things is at hand. That's what we've been going into. The end of all this stuff, man. This M.O.T.B is the end of Esau's system. That's a big prophecy, man. Because once that comes, our lives will be under threat, man. Brothers got families, brothers got children, you know, babies. This is real, man. And we're going to need help. So the Lord gonna have to intervene. Okay, but the end of all things is at hand, man. This current life, as we know it, is about to be over with, bro. And I'll praise you. How about shot for that? I'm tired of this damn world, man. And the wickedness, all right? Okay, didn't know working for Esau, man, slaving for pennies. This ain't living, bro. Dealing with these horrors out here. It's all messed up. Can't have a decent meal, a decent, you know, sleep. I pray the Lord hurry up and speed this thing up, man. And look, he is. Okay? I just pray that it's sooner. You know, but we can't rush above the Most High, as the scriptures say. But it says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober, meaning alert spiritually, and watch unto prayer. So continue to watch, brothers out there, sisters out there, man. And make sure you're praying. Okay? Prayer is a big thing, man. The closer we get, the more you need to be praying, right? The scripture says, pray without ceasing. We're going to need those prayers, man, to cover us. All right? And ultimately, the Lord is going to cover the elect, man. We just pray to build that number if we do what these scriptures say to do in our personal lives, man. So, bro, that's all I had.
Come. Likewise.
Yeah, man. Well, we hope and pray that you brothers and sisters out there was edified through the Spirit, man. Just keep fighting, keep pushing, bro. Keep fighting, keep pushing, man. Whatever you're dealing with, the Lord put it in your life, man. Whatever you're going through, the Most High put it in your life, man. Deal with it. Pray. Just keep on fighting and pushing, bro. And the Most High will see it through for us, Lord willing. Okay, so once again, we'll give our praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash, the honor to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessing unto the elect. Shalom.
Shalom. The water I can for them precepts, the water for tuning in. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom.